Okay, so I played a match earlier and I forgot to turn on my microphone. So I'm gonna try to analyze it now and tell what I was thinking during the match. Okay, so with a 2-1, every time opponent drops 2 from the mid, you will slot. Uh, yeah. 4-6 hits, nothing fancy. 2-6 hits, nothing fancy. Yeah, I was trying to uh, stop him from consolidating and hitting a deuce, but I should have counted numbers, I suppose, hitting numbers, as it turns out. But anyway, it's a decent play. So when it works, it could, it's good. Because it stops him from making homework points like here. With a 3-1, he would have been making 5 points. Uh, Instead, he should like hit loose here or something. He's probably hit loose on the 5. Yeah, with a 5-4, making 2 points is better than hitting loose. Like, making 2 points does two good things at the same time. Uh, so that's the way to go. 5-5. You run out with 2 of the 5s and drop 2 down just to keep more pressure on his fortune point. Okay. 6-5, nothing else is there. Yeah, makes a 5 point and makes a 13 point. Pretty good roll. 13-6, don't leave any shots. 6-1. It leaves a bunch of shots out of the way, so just make a point. Here is like 6-3 he should run because alternatives are not very good. So breaking anchor is not perfect, but it's not this not a very strong anchor anyway. 1-1, good roll. That's a joker, hits a checker. I dance and he doubled. He should be maybe thinking about playing on because not too many numbers for me that allow me to take. So like if I roll something, if he rolls something bad and I roll something good, I would unlikely to have a take anyway. Now this one is difficult. You can make a 5 point, or you can try to make an advanced anchor. Wasn't sure. I mean, now that I know that what's best, but I wasn't sure at the time. Now 6-3 is perfect. 5-4, nothing fancy. His double threes. I think you wanna keep him blocked. And just play 13-10 twice and hope to make this 5-point natural. Six four. Don't leave any shots. Just play natural. 6-6. I don't like to see this. Just keep making points in order. Well, sort of in order. I made the best available points. Yep, same thing. He saves a 6. I don't think that's the right idea because he's losing ground in the race. Yeah. I'm not sure about this 5-3. It might have been worth breaking the 15-point. 3-1. Now with this 5-3, I decided to run and give him some 15 numbers, but also give him some bad numbers. Alternative, was to break the 6-point, but it loses ground in the race, and even if I hit a check, it does not guarantee that I'll win. But maybe it's a mistake because he would have to break the 14-point next row usually, and now he wins a point instead of possibly losing something there. 6-5, just run, nothing else. 3-1 makes a point. 2-2 makes 2 points. 4-3. Yeah, this play is okay. Make a 5-point, better than a 7-point. Yeah, this play looks good. 4-6. If I succeed here, then I would be cubing probably, but he hits me. So 3 hits, 4 probably look good. I dance. Makes opponent splits, back checker. Now I dance. Now he can double me out. Cannot take this because I have a blood and my chances are not good. And this is 5-point word. He should come down and hit me for sure. And this is overplay. Come in and make a point. 3-6 runs out, and now I have a cube obviously. He quickly passes. That's. I thought it was a take. So, you know, it's something to think about. If did he drop it because he thought it was a drop, or did he drop it because he was scared to take? But anyway, you can, you know, you can maybe double next time if you're not sure it's a double, and then see how he acts. Like 5 6 here, I hit. Usually hit on the 14 point with this roll. 3 4. Come out, duplicate sixes, looks fine. And now here, because you know, I'm not sure if it's a double or not, but because he dropped it last time, I wanna test it, you know, see how he feels about this. I'm ahead by almost 20 pips, and you know, I have some threats here, obviously, and he passes. So at this point, I see that he's probably passing too quickly. And there's a chance I can use this against him next time. Two, 4, lift the blood, there's nothing else, he's just trying to survive at this point. Turns into 7. No reason to risk. 6 4 trying to give out. 5 4. Looks fine. Here I make a 7. It's a strong blocking point at the cost of you know, few shots. Well, not few shots, 11 shots maybe. 1 1. So I'm not sure. I think making the bar is mandatory, and then probably 6 to 5. He still have a decent chance to give out that prime ladder, maybe. Jump that prime ladder. Five one. I want to come up, but this looks too many shots for him. So I just lift the blood here. 5-2 runs out. 4-3 makes a point. 5-2 is a joker. I dance. This should be too good here. Like nothing can happen to him. Almost nothing. Yeah, this score you slot with this roll. I didn't like it too, this 4-2. I think you hit and come down. Yeah, with a 2-4 you... I make the 9 point rather than hit and lose, that's usually better. Double 3 makes 2 points. 2-4 makes 11 point. 1-1 make the 8 because it blocks you know, 2-6, or if he comes in on the 2 it'll make his escapes more difficult. He dance. I don't think I have a double here because he only has one checker back. Now if he dances now, I will double him next roll, but he doesn't. He rolls a joker. 6 out because 3 checkers and 21 point don't do me any good. Yeah. Makes a 5 point. 4-1, just trying to make a 5 point as soon as possible. 2-1. This looks more flexible for him. So here I don't have timing to hold my midpoint, so I'll play 2-up just to hold his midpoint longer. Yeah. 5-4 makes 8.31. 5-3 makes the 3 point. If I dance, it's probably like cube. Now I can, you know, if I pass at this score, I'll be down 5-2, which is like 25%. If I take and let's just say I redouble, no matter what happens, take and redouble whatever happens, right? I'll win sometimes, and I'll win some gammons, right? Maybe not too many, just a few percent, but enough to push me close to those 25% I was mentioning. So did I have 25% here? I'm pretty sure I did, so I just take it. Yeah. So he should be leaving no shots here. 5-2, come down. 4-3, play safe. Yeah, at this point I was thinking it's dangerous to stay on a 21 point. I wasn't sure if it was right or not, but I decided to go just to maybe he volunteered here. Seems like a good decision. I was considering a double, you know, for a second until I, you know, realized that I only have a 4-point board. So it would be a question, big question. With a 6-point, it would be a big question if I have a double. I would have to do some math, right? But with a 4-point, I don't need to do anything, you know, because after hitting a shot, you still need to win it. So no redouble there clearly. Alright, so Crawford 5 away. This is like almost a DMP-like score. With a 3-2 he should split. Instead he brings 2 down. 5 down, 2 splits, nothing fancy here. Makes a bar point. 6-1 hits. 4-4, come in, make an anchor and drop 1 down. Boxes, just trying to save checkers without leaving any shots. 3-2, looks like 2 down. Not sure about it, maybe it was worth thinking for him, you know, about slotting, but it's not my problem. So here, make a 9-point. Yep. Okay. Make the 5-point. Yeah, five goes to the ace, and this ace, you know, connects a 14-point checker with the 8-point, so actually it probably works extra shots. No bloods, no shots. Yep, don't leave any shots. Just trying to win. I'm enough ahead in the race, so I don't need to risk getting hit here. Yeah, I was considering here making a deuce, but it gives me some bad potential, some bad force. So this looks a little bit ugly too, but maybe I have some more for like a 4-6 or 4-5. 3-3 lose a shot. Yeah, 7-4 twice is forced, and here I'm just trying to clear a pawn, make him come in. 6 comes into the 19 point, and he should be breaking his anchor just to gain some shot equity. This is DMP-like score, so he's not afraid of getting gammoned. Double. Okay, he should be taking this. Like when you win opening roll and play it correctly at this score, then you'll take it. Doesn't matter what the opening roll is. So this was a bad drop on his part. Now at this score I don't need to double right away until I have market losers. So I can try to trick him into dropping a take. Well, I possibly have some market losers here, but I want to make it a little bit scarier. Six and 5 come down. And here I double. He took it. I didn't expect him to take it. I suppose I was happy he took it, so I was thinking it probably was a drop. Yeah, I should be thinking about how to get out, but I thought maybe I don't need to do, you know, make him roll and see how he can handle this. With the 1-1, I thought he made up with error of not coming up to the 22 point. Now, suppose he closes me out, he'll still have to give out. That's not easy. Now it's like almost impossible to give out unless I break the prime. So he should be like leaving no shots in this position. And here, I'm just trying to fish for some more checkers. I'm not afraid of being primed in. He should not be hitting me here because he's 6 primed. Leaving a shot here, but no worries. His home board is not very strong here. 5-5. He should realize that he is almost lost here, and just try to save a gammon. So leaving fewer shots as possible is a strong consideration. Yeah, this didn't look good. I was thinking maybe Hidden leaves a little bit more shots, but it gains some gammons, possibly, right? I almost hit him. But then I figured I may not, let's say he dances or he comes in on ace, maybe it's hard to make 2 point. So there's some extra shot numbers after that. Yeah, turn out it didn't matter anyway. Just in case any kids watching this, smoking doesn't help your health. So do as I say, don't do as I do. Yeah, 4-1. I think you need to hit here twice because I have 1 checker back. I want to minimize return shots. Yeah, at this point I'm trying not to get hit. Thirds and 6 was also an option, but I didn't. Just not my style to stack up like that. Five three makes an anchor. I'm a little bit behind in the race. Okay, 6-2. I think it's better to make 11 point and come out. Just in case I roll double fours later, I won't be able to run out. Race is still reasonably close. 5-1 comes down and makes a 5 point. 6-2 comes down and slots. 6-5, he's ahead in the race, so he should be breaking 11 point here. 6-5, trying to make the Points in order. Boxes, lose a shot. Hits. Come down. This hits. I try to keep him busy here. So I hit him. He hits me back. Yeah, jumping out seems like a right approach here. Double force. Not the best roll. Not good roll actually. But he's still a good favorite here. 4 in. And just play to the 6 point. Yeah, still have some hope here. I did good, but he rolled double threes here. 4-1. Yeah, just try to make a 4 point maybe. 6-5. Good number. He's almost home now, but I roll a good hitting number. Now, if he wouldn't hit me, I'd be in good shape, but he hit me, and after 6-1 I'm basically dead. Yeah, here he should hit me again and come down. And now just do, you know, bear off as safely as possible. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, 13-7. I was not even looking. I was not even looking at the display, but it turns out it's probably less shots if I do that. So like when I play 13-7, it's 4s, 5s, and 3s hit me, and 1s. And if I hit them, maybe more. I'm not sure actually, but I don't feel like counting all that. Yeah, this is too good. It's hard, you know, it's hard for me to come back into this game. Like no race, I'm on a bar. I'm okay making this mistake. I can make a 4 and 5 point, but there's some price to pay. But On the other hand, if he hits me, if I make a 5 point and 4 point, and he hits me, my return shots from the bar could be devastating for him. So XG thinks it was worth it, the risk. But of course, it's difficult to figure out, balance that. 5-3. I don't even know. It's hard for me to believe the difference is this big with this 5-3. This 5-3 is more interesting. I mean, I can just try to raise. It's okay. Yeah. What the reason I ran, I thought I don't want to lose ground in the race, but 15 shots is a lot actually, right? And he cannot play any 5s or 6s in on the other side of the board, so he'll be leaving shot himself most likely. So instead of giving 15 numbers for him to hit me, maybe it's worth play it safe and wait for some numbers and wait for him to give me some numbers to hit him. Here he drops. I thought it was easier take actually. Like the fours are duplicated. It's actually even a little bit surprising for me. It was like this close. But yeah, here, I wasn't sure if it's a double or not, and I doubled, and alright. If anything, it's a double in question here, right? And he drops it, so it tells me that he's dropping early. Doesn't look like I was able to use it against him anywhere in the match, but this piece of information could be useful. All right, this is a pretty much a clean game, no errors of any significant size, at least. Maybe tiny errors. Like here, it's 30 millipoints, not a big deal. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Like I was saying before, if you a little bit over 25%, then you probably have a take for sure, regardless of gammons. So here I have over 29%, so it's easy take, and it's a double that is in question actually. So I was, talking about this method, where I get this 25% from, right? It's sort of useful in other lopside score scenarios. So try to make sense of it if you can. It will help your game big time. Because sometimes the position looks very scary because of a lot of gammons, but maybe you win enough not to worry about gammons at all. So if you can justify a take by taking and redoubling no matter what happens, then you definitely have a take, right? Obviously, in practice, you will never redouble in the next roll, but what this method, does, it just allows you not to count any gammons. Like I'm not sure what the gammon rate is, but I don't need to worry about it at all if I have those 25+%. It turns out it's a little bit better to stay back, possibly because of some bad rolls, like a, you know, 6-4, for example, or even 5-4 that he rolls. He wouldn't be able to play it like that. No shots, ever. It turns out clearing the 7 point is a tiny bit better, possibly because you can maybe have some picks and passes next time, like a 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, and those probably compensate for the 4-6 and 5-4. Yeah, here, like I said, he should be splitting. This is a DMP-like score. He's not worried about getting gammon, so he might as well just increase his hitting chances by splitting. Easy take, obviously. Every time you win opening roll, it's gonna be a take at this score. Yeah, looks like I should have doubled here because I have some market losers, but in practice it doesn't really that much, and and here I actually wasn't punished here, right? It's still a take. I mean, it's already a drop, but he still takes. At this score, if you win more gammons than he wins single games, then he should be dropping. Here I win 30 gammons and lose 28% single games. So this is a drop, but he took it, and by doing that, he didn't punish my delay doubling. In practice, if you delay doubling, you usually don't lose your equity by much, but you're giving him a chance. You're giving him a chance to make a serious error of dropping when it's a big take. Even though he made a big mistake here of taking, he didn't lose any equity compared to if I doubled him on the first at the first opportunity. It's important to understand why you want to delay doubling. You want to delay doubling so he would drop a take, okay? That's the main idea. Yeah, I thought not coming up with 12 aces here was crazy. The computer thinks it's okay. I mean, not okay. It's still a decent size error, but not as big as I thought it would be. Yeah, he should be like leaving no shots here. Like play as safe as possible. He's behind the 6 prime. But if he closes me out, then he still loses, right? So what is he trying to achieve? He only risking getting hit and send more checkers back. Like here again, why is he hitting me? What is he trying to achieve? He's not gonna prime the checker. I mean, it could happen, but it's so unlikely. Then it's not worth risking getting sent more checkers back. 6-4, take 2 off. He hits me. Yeah, here he should be trying to save a game and not not not. I mean, winning here is possible, but it's so unlikely. He should be very careful. This is a little bit too loose here, right? Didn't matter. Yeah, I wasn't sure about this, and it turns out all 3 logical plays are very close, which is kind of cool. Uh, of course he hits me. I didn't even consider playing 6-5, but I doubt I would have played that even if I saw this play. 5-3 makes a bar point. As predicted, clearing 11 was best. This is a small inaccuracy. I'm not sure why. Maybe his small hitting numbers were duplicating on both sides of the board either way. So I should have just played positionally maybe instead. Not exactly sure. Uh, okay, and he wins, and that's it. Well, but at least I didn't lose any elo.